Hey, Pink, how you doing? Long time no see you, Pink. Haven't seen you in a while. I did get your invitation, Pink. Did she leave? Hey, Miss Terry Ann, my sister. So, Pink, I did get your invitation about writing the book, but Pink, I have so much to do. Love you back, Pink. So love you. Thank you. I have so much to do, Pink. I cannot manage. I can't manage it. I would have loved to join, but it's a lot. It's going to be too much, and I don't want to promise and then I can't fulfill. I can't follow through. Hey, Tyrion, how are you? Thank you, Pink. Thank you. How is everything going on your end, Pink? Okie dokie, okie dokie. All right, so I'm coming on tonight to just talk to us, just a little bit. I wanted to, I don't know, this thing. I am so the camera is all the way up there and I'm down here. But I'm going to make the best of it. All right, waiting on others to join. Thank you. Okay, sis. Yes, tell them to ask questions. Oh, Mojo, I'm glad to see you. Erin. Thank you, Erin. Thank you. It's good to see you guys coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, hit the like button as you come in. Oh my goodness. Good night, Erin. So good to see you. Mojo, I will definitely call you tomorrow during lunch. So I'm going to be giving you a shout out, a call. I'll give you a call. Okay, Pink, I'm so glad for that. Hey, Sandra, you're here tonight. On time, Sandra. Pink, I need to drop by and see you. I mean, everything is so busy right now. I'm not able to even do too many calls right now, but I will check in with you. King Nick, I see you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Mojo, is it okay to mention? Good evening, Maurice. Thanks for joining. Give me a thumbs up, Mojo, if I should mention anything, or if you just want to keep it just where it is. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's okay. All right. All right. One of my students is right back here. It's good night, Ichigo. Good night. Thank you for joining. It was so awesome to see you at school today. It's a new day, new beginning. It was just awesome to see you guys returning full-fledged. We hope for all the best. Oh, thank you, Pink. Thank you. So appreciate it. It's them who make it happen. So tonight, I don't know. I really wanted to use the laptop, but I'm going to be sitting right here and just talk to us quickly. We're back. Today's our first day back. Full-fledged, all doors open. There's no online right now where everybody's in the school building, and and it was awesome. I really have to say it was awesome. We didn't have a lot of kids for our sixth grade that came in. I mean, considering that everybody was out there and the sixth graders are coming in from the elementary setting. So we didn't have a lot of kids. I had maybe 9 or 10 in each class, but we have about 16 on the rosters. So we know that some of them moved over the time gone, and so we know we have lost some students, but we're just hoping that those who are all right. King Nick, thank you to share that. Thank you. So those who have moved away, we hope that we'll have kids who will take those places, that as we go forward and parents become more confident or more trusting that things will work out, that they will make sure that the kids are in the building. We have opened up Google Classrooms. I had to create classrooms last night just in case, because we know Delta is out there. We don't know if it will become anything, but we have to create online classrooms just in case we have to go back to that. Miss Benjamin, welcome. So tonight I wanted to just quickly talk to us and about some things that as I did our first day back and do the icebreakers with the students and to just see where they are, that I needed to just reach out and talk to us. But before I do so, I need us to lift up Jojo in prayer. She lost her uncle. And I just want you to show her some love, give her some upliftment, some encouragement, to remind her that memories don't leave like people do, they stay with us. And therefore, I hope that she had created some fun memories with him so that as she go through the process of mourning, they will keep her focused and keep her hopeful. So please lift her up. The next thing I want to say is that for those who are on here, we have people with their channels who need support. And as I said, I guess all of you on my channel, because my following is not so huge, but you might have already subscribed to these to these other channels. But if you haven't, then please think about doing it. Share their videos. We have some good videos. Maurice Kingpin has some beautiful videos for rain falling that they're good to put you to sleep. He takes Jamaica by storm and goes all over Jamaica, so you could follow him around. So you can subscribe to Maurice Kingpin. We have Essence of Mercy and Grace. Please subscribe to her. In this time when we're going through different situations, her channel is one of the go-to channels for that kind of upliftment and hopefulness. I won't forget Lati this time. Please make sure that you support your over and give her some love if you haven't done so. We have Pink Motivation with us tonight. Please do not forget to give them some support. Awesome people. Fire Reed, also give him some support. Fire Reed, he goes around and he's a tour guide. He tells you every little nitty-gritty, every little thing about the places he goes. So he'll stop and show you signs. He does all that. So let us appreciate their work. because it does help us. It's virtual, but we do gain a lot from them. Um, Vital Sounds, we're back in the building. She is one of my partner teachers, and she does all those sound effects with her fingers or whispers, or go over and support her, please. And then I can't forget Bev Brown. Bev Brown tells her story. It's her story, as I said, and please respect that. But please give her some support. She's growing little by little, so we need to give her some support. We have Weedy. I don't remember what Weedy's channel is, but they're trying and they're growing, and so let's give them the support. We never know. YouTube is big enough for everybody, and anybody who wants to put something there and work with it and let it grow, it's big enough for everyone. So tonight, let's talk about our children as they come out to school and as they are finding new friends and meeting new teachers and meeting new people, and they are going through different emotions at this time. Let us remember to teach them how to embrace their own cultures. Today, I had kids from so many different places. I had a young man from Africa. And one of the things I like to ask the kids is when you say, "Where are you from?" Because as soon as they hear my accent, they said, "You from Jamaica?" I said, "Absolutely." I have a flag I always make sure I'm not hiding from where I come from. And so I encourage them to also embrace who they are and where they're from. And a lot of them, because they were born here in America, they'll say, "Oh, we're from America." But I said, "Where did your parents come from?" And then you start hearing from Africa, from Haiti, from different places. So please encourage them to talk to them about what their culture is and what it is, what culture really is, and talk to them about why you cook the way you cook and why you talk the way you talk in your social languages, so that they can understand when they come out. They don't have to pretend, and they don't have to be afraid to say that my parents are from where they are from. Um, Show them kindness. When we show kids kindness, they will emulate those stands. When you hand something to a kid, remind them to say thanks. And also when they ask, to say please. If you show kindness to children, they will definitely show kindness back to others. If you are mean to dogs, they will bite you eventually, right? So if you're mean to children, they will develop that sense of, a bad sense of something, and they will not respond well to others. So let us show them kindness so they in turn can give kindness back. Teach them that if they see something, they should say something. So often our children, one kid today, the first thing out of his mouth when a kid said something about another kid was absent because they moved, and the little boy said, "Oh, snitch." So I said, "No, that's not a word we use in our class." So I encourage him to get rid of it and explain to him what the word meant. So you talk about, they learn these things at home. They have older siblings, and they learn a lot of little things they don't understand. But as parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, whoever we are in their lives, you try to explain to them why some things do not make sense. Because if this person is a snitch to tell the truth about something and you're upset, what if something happens to you? Wouldn't you want somebody to talk about what's going on about you? So teach them these little things so that it becomes a part of them. Encourage them to dream. Our kids need to be dreamers. If they start to dream, then one day they will become, those dreams can become realities for them. So tell them, dream and dream big. And they might not get the big piece, but they will get a portion of it, and it's better than nothing. So encourage them, have good conversations with your kids. Don't just when they need to take out the garbage or make up their bed, you have conversations. Or when they do something wrong, you start pounding them and knocking them down. But have good conversations where you're talking to them about where they're going, how they're getting there, what they want to do, and how you can help them to get there. Because if you don't start that now, then they grow up no ideas. So let us help them and encourage them to dream. Then talk with them. Talk to them. Don't talk at them. because that doesn't work. And when they come to the school building, when you talk to them, it is strange, and the response is so different. But when you talk to them, they're willing to have good conversations with you. So please, people, especially those of us in Jamaica right now who we are on lockdown and we're spending so much time with family, please make sure that your children are understanding, your children are getting the best of you. You're creating good memories that if you're not there, if you have to travel somewhere, if you have to do something, they will remember those things that you did together, that you said to them, and that you showed them. Please know that it's worth a lot. Memories, I say, don't leave like people do. I know it's a song and I'm using their words, but they do stay around. So if it's bad memories, it stays in your mouth, it's bitter and it sticks around. And if it's good memories, they'd also stick around. So create good ones. So one of the big things that we do for icebreakers is that we talk about, have them share emotions. Today, what I did, I drew a smiley face on a chart and I asked them, I told them a smile says a lot. And I wanted them to talk to me about what made them happy. And it was so interesting that two of the classes, I had about 80% of the kids who said family made them happy. That was their go-to thing. And I felt good because I could see that families are invested, they're investing in their children, and they're making sure that the building blocks are there. So that made me feel good. But talk to them and help them to understand that their emotions are important, how they feel, why they feel how they feel, whether are they sad, are they mad, are they scared, because these emotions are born from because of something they see, something they heard, something they remember. So talk to them. Don't ever let them keep it inside and then it becomes a bad thing later. When it's too much, then they start lashing out. Um, and as I said, I can't say it enough that we should always create memories because they become necessary in time. So those are my talking points tonight. If you have any questions for me, I'm ready for you. Thank you, Erin. Hey, Tanya, good evening, Tanya. Welcome. Thank you so much. Narisa, Miss Benjamin, thank you. Thank you, Maurice. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely, Tanya. As I always say, children live what they learn. If we don't teach them, they're not going to know it. It's like they, it's how they see when they speak to you and how you respond to them. It makes a big difference because when they come to work to school and you have to speak to them, then they will respond in a kind way. Sometimes you speak. I call my children sometimes. I can't remember all their names, and I told them today when I say pumpkin, please don't be hostile, because this is what I call my daughters. As old as they are, I still call them pumpkins, and it's an endearment. It's something good and wholesome. And so one girl one day I said, Pumpkin, you need to do something or something, I said, and she was so angry. She said, no, don't call me that. I have a name. And I said, I'm so sorry. It's just that for this minute, I forgot what your name was. But just teach them and love them and let them know that endearments are good. It's nothing belittling. It's nothing disrespectful. It's just because I trust you and I care about you that I'm willing to take that chance. So if you love them and you show them, not tell them, because sometimes we're good with words, but when it comes to showing, we don't know. Love is not something you tell. It's how you show and how you appreciate people. And, that's what makes it love. Absolutely. Terrian. You know, kids live, you know, have parents like they're on the phone, and even if you call them about it's their own kids, and you hear how they blow up and they carry on. And I'm saying to myself, isn't your child listening to you right now? Doesn't your child, don't you know you're teaching your child that this is what should happen when things, something simple that we could just discuss, and it becomes this unnecessary. You know, at home sometimes little things, but things are so bottled up and so much anger that instead of just talking about it and keep going, let the child see that yes, this is the way you handle it. It becomes so negative, so loud, so contentious, so ugly. And I say, if we don't speak sweet words, you know, when we say harsh things and then we have to go back and humble ourselves, it's a tough pill to swallow. So let us learn to do these things that are wholesome so that we can raise children who knows how to love, who knows how to care for other people, and how to be the person that others can care for them. So this year, I think we're going to have a great year. As I said, always when we have a small class size, we're able to affect more children. I like to check kids' work. I want to see where their mistakes are so I could direct them, and give them the support they need where they need it. When the classes are 27, 25, 27, it's a little bit harder. So even though I try, but I come home more tired. So I have a partner, a paraprofessional. She would always say, "We work hard for the money, right?" And it's so true. When the class is so full and the behaviors are so interesting, and as I say to the children, they're growing up, and so you cannot you cannot penalize them for displaying some behaviors because they're natural behaviors. It's part of growing up. So we have to learn to just understand them and guide them in the right way. And I like when those of you are sending me messages to help me just to be the best me I can for my students. Teaching for over 21 years, it's a long time, and you learn a lot of things along the way, you know, what to do and what not to do. And so I'm grateful that I can walk in and be an effective person in children's lives. But keep praying me up. I love the prayers, you know, just keep on keep on encouraging and supporting because it does make a huge difference. It takes us through the day in a more humble form, you know. Absolutely, Terry, and there were. I had two different because now we're doing for advisory. Advisory is first thing in the morning when they come in. We start at 8:15 with them. They have breakfast. We start, and then from that time until 8:50, it's that time when we talk to them about what's going on. Do they need? Is there anything they want to talk about? So we do a whole piece right there just to make them feel that somebody cares. And for those who like poetry, I'll read a poem. I'll do different things, you know, to embrace their cultures for them with them, and they will write. One of the things that I want to do, even though I teach math, is to do the journal entry so that every day I did the notebooks already today. I handed out notebooks. So every day they will come in and just do a freestyle writing about something. I might ask them um, what they like about math. I might just ask any little question and they can write freely about it. Those journals are not collected, they're not graded. They're just the kids being allowed to talk about how they feel and without any judgments. So I want to make sure that stays as part of what we do. Um, After that, we went into another section where MTSS helped. But we continued to build, to build and to know where they are, go over school rules, go over expectations, just talk to them about what I want to see. I don't, you know, a lot of kids are struggling, but you cannot leave them out of the equation, right? So as I said, if I give you 10 problems and you only got one right, you are already a success because you got something right. So let's take that one and build on it so you can get 2 and 3 and 4 and even more later. So I want them to understand that there's no failure, but they just need the support. And so we'll move on and hopefully it works. Well, Erin, I I don't know for later on, but because of what I do and I know this is what I enjoy doing, I have to smile sometimes. Sometimes kids will say, "Oh, I didn't know that the teacher could laugh," or but I do find a way to affect them like that. I do find a way like for I know that Maurice Kingpin, because he drives around in different places in Jamaica, I selected some of his videos that I know I can use to connect the children. And when I do these things, it is helping me also. So patience for me, it's okay because I do respect and love children. I really, really do. And so what I do, I have certain videos that I do. I do um, a little playlist that I'll go in and I put it on. I said, talk to me about what you see. And those who are from Jamaica and have been to those places would say, oh my God, we drove through there before. They connect. This is a new group. So today I didn't do a video yet with them, but I know that he did one where it was raining in Holland, bamboo, and I want to bring that to them. And I'm looking for different things. I know for Essence of Mercy, because it's so religious, I cannot bring that to the classroom. Um, for Fire Read, he does. I have to search for some from him also because he goes to a lot of places. But I cannot get too long of videos. They have to be a little short so that I can have it and we can discuss it and go on. Because you can't give them things and just here, look at this and then be done. Got to talk with them. So I am trying to put a little thing together so that I am encouraging them to keep focus on their cultures and how to appreciate their culture, and knowing that for my children who are born here, the three of them are born here, but my twins, they say, Mommy, just the experience and the exposure you gave us when you take us to Jamaica and allow us to know the culture, be there. They talk like one of them talk more patois than I do. But they love it. They really appreciate it because in school when they need to write things, they didn't have to struggle with writing because they had a wealth of knowledge about other things to write about. So we have to expose them. And if I can only do it virtually, then I'm going to do that. And I appreciate the people who are putting the work out there so that we have access to it. Um, over the weekend, last week, I didn't fix my smartboard. And that was a bad thing. That was being unprepared. I was just assuming that it would have been okay. And then this morning when I went in and when I tried to start working with it, then there were some issues and I said, oh, wasn't prepared. But those things happen. And it's not because I wasn't doing my job. It's just because I assumed it should have been working and it's working, but I just didn't set it up. But I want to thank those of you who are doing things out there that are educational. As you do the videos, I want you to just explain a little bit about them, give a little history so I can easily, instead of me searching for things when I play them, some things are some history is there so the kids can connect to it. I know Maurice did something about Milk River Bath. Hey, is Queen in the house? Queen, so good to see you. Um, Good evening, Queen. Thank you for coming, for joining. So I know that a trip went to Milk River Bath, and that's a puzzling one because what is Milk River Bath and why does it have that name? So little things like those, if I pull up a video on that, I want to be able to connect with it and to know about it so I can tell them that you're not going to see milk in this river. It's just the name of the place or whatever, however it got its name. So that's what that is. So I want to thank all of you for joining. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya. I'm not perfect. I'm nowhere near perfection at all. Thank you. Thank you, Valerie, for coming in. Oh my God, Queen, it's a good thing you're young. So we just lift everyone up wherever you are, whatever is going on. We just want to lift you all up. As I said, please lift up Mojo. Even though things are happening where she is, she's still here, still dropping links, still so awesome. And I totally appreciate you, Mojo. Thank you so much. I'm Tanya. That's my element. That's what I do. I totally am. I really, really am. I love the classroom. I don't know. It's been quite a few years, so but I do enjoy it. You're very welcome, sir. So so it's just that, we whatever we do, we have to, if we don't enjoy it, we don't sit in situations where stress is going to kill us, because it will ruin us. People go to doctors, doctor can't find a thing wrong, but yet something is wrong. And it's only wrong because we are not, we are not wholesome. So I see especially teaching math, I see that as I don't know what you call it. But I do enjoy that. So Mojo, we're keeping in prayer, and I know I didn't get to read everything that went on the screen, but I trust my yes, Tanya. If you're not doing good and you're not doing kindness and showing kindness, I said those things are free. It is amazing how it is so hard for people to give these little things when it's free. You're not giving it and say, oh, I have to pay $100 for it or $20. They are free. So we shouldn't be stingy with it. Just give it, just give it. Just give it. Especially give it to our kids. Don't be, when your kids get to be 15, they're going to tell you, oh, don't hug me anymore. But until then, hug them, shake their hands, give them high fives, just tell them how much you're proud of them. Sometimes for no reason, just look at them and smile. And they might say, what are you smiling at? And just tell them, I'm so grateful to be your father. I'm so grateful to be your mother. Little things create these moments. Because let me tell you, when your children feel good inside and their self-esteems are up there, they're going to make you proud. Once they feel good and they know, if I do well, my parents are going to feel good too, they will do good. But if nobody cares, they go out in the morning, nobody sees them. They come home in the evening, nobody says, good evening, how was your day? They leave in the mornings, nobody says, have a good day, stay safe, walk, be careful, listen to your teacher, work hard. If you're not encouraging them, what do they have to lose? They have absolutely nothing to lose. So let us use up those words. The English language is filled with words, good words, that we can use to empower our children. And they're free. Guys, it's free. So please advocate. Very good, Tanya. You have to find a reason to laugh. Find a reason to, if it's even just with your children, please listen. Don't let anybody stop you from loving your kids. If those are the ones that you have to, dote everything on, then do it. And feel good inside, because it's a good feeling when you feel good. So be advocates, as Tanya said, for more love in our hearts. And as I said, love, it's an interesting word, because love has to come with action. Don't say, it's just like the Bible says, you can't say, Lord, I love you, but then you're doing the opposite. You have to, you got to show that you do. And again, as I said, the little things that you do to show, they cost nothing. Because if we are harsh and ugly inside, and we buy diamonds and golds and this and that, and you use it to get, you know, that kind of response. It doesn't work, because when you cannot find that diamond, it's not going to work, you know. So it has to come naturally. Just it has to just be something that comes naturally, and it's free. So please load up on it, load up on it. And so don't be afraid to give it. And sometimes you give it, you don't get it back the way you would like, but it's okay. Joe, don't stop, don't stop, just continue on. So have I talked enough? Any questions for me? Yes, Erin, we have to. Our kids didn't ask us to come in this world, you know? And so because we bring them here, yes, Queen, because we bring them here, then we have to make sure they're okay. Because believe me, they're going to grow up and get into relationships. And if you grow a bitter child, don't think that they're going to be loving kids when they get older. They're going to be just that bitter, and they will never be able to love anyone. So teach them to love now. I remember when my son brought the girl, he says, well, Mommy, I'm 18, now I can date. I'm legal to date. And I'm looking at this kid doesn't have a job and talk about his dating. And I gave him some money. I said, take her to the movies. And I'm grateful that he waited until 18. And I'm grateful that who he brought home, I didn't find faults of her. I support, I encourage. We work together, we'd get things done. And today he made her his wife for 3 years. They have my grandson. And I'm grateful that I did treat her well, because it would have been horrible that he ended up marrying her and I would have to deal with all those bitter words. So I'm grateful that I did appreciate her, and I love her, and we embrace her, and then everyone just was there, and he made her wife and gave us a grandson and a nephew, beautiful young boy. And my son is doing the right things. He said, Mommy, you taught us well, so I have no choice but to do the right things. So it's not perfection, but I'm just saying, if you do it, sometimes you're doing it alone, and it's not easy. It's not easy when you have to get so much done, but you have to remember to love them and to look at what they're doing and pay attention to it and say, yes, I'm so proud of you, you know. I'm so thankful. You make me so happy. And so that they can feel that you're part of what they do. So, guys, I'm telling you from experience that it can be done. It can be done. Whether you're a single parent or you're two parents or you're three, whatever you are, put those efforts in there. Our kids are the future. We have to make sure that later on, when they have to write those checks for us, when they become presidents and whoever else, and when we go to visit them for our care, when we go to whatever it is they do, then we are safe, because we built the character they need to be great people. Because you taught it to him, Tanya. When you teach it to them openly and let them not be afraid to love openly, it's nothing wrong with it. You know, nothing is wrong with it. Don't be afraid of affection. It's a good thing. It is such a good thing. It gives you that good feeling. So don't be afraid of affection. Learn to give it and learn to accept it when it comes back to you. Exactly, Tanya. What you teach him is what he will give back. Yes, she will, Tanya. Yes, she will. Hope he gets a good one who can appreciate him. A lot of good people don't get the right people who can appreciate them and encourage them and be there and to make things just work. Okay, it takes two. It takes two. It takes two. So yes, people, it's what it is, and I am grateful that I'm here. I'm still selling my merchandise on Teespring. I did get some shirts I got a shirt for my grandson, beautiful, I like it, and one for my daughter-in-law. So they got something from Teespring as a gift. I'm also with my MsBev'sProductions.com. It's there. I need time to market things. I don't know. I think what this has done for me is just an accomplishment. And I'm praying that one of the kids become interested and take it over. 'Cause they're younger and more savvy. But everything is in place. And so I think I'll continue doing what I do, how I can do it, but I'm hoping that one of them will be interested to make it become something of worth. Um, so again, yep, Terry, and I know Nassim, where is he? He should be here. Hey, Swain, welcome, good night. And we also have our project still going. We received, Erin blessed us the other night. Randolph blessed us from, I thought Randolph was in the UK. I'm not sure. But he blessed us. And I know how it is. So I'm just saying, no matter how small your donations are, we will accept it. Maurice Kingpin, Fire Reed, and myself working together as a team. You look at the pictures that were posted, some of the videos that were taken and posted, and I'm telling you, it really just brings tears to your eyes. I was talking to one of you right here, and we were talking. Hey, Queen, yes. Queen, I just love you, girl. You just know the right things to do. Thank you, Queen. um, and she was really, impressed when she said when she saw Fire Reed going to the lady, and sees him coming with the bags, and she just started praying and crying out just like that. Um, when they went to the man, Maurice Kingpin, videotaping the man that they brought the bag to, and he was just crying because people out there, they know how to appreciate. They're struggling. I think I said, I don't know. I am not there, and I haven't had to experience it, but from my heart, I can just imagine. You have the hotel industry, everything just took such a huge hit, and that was people's bread and butter. The taxi companies, the people who run their taxis on a daily basis just to make food to put on their tables. Some of them are driving for other people, so they have to go pay that person and then make something for themselves. And everything just went poof. And so it can't be a good thing for some people who are there, and the struggles are so real. And so I thank and appreciate all of you who donated um, to the project. And we're going to continue. If it's even 5 people we have enough to give to, we're going to continue because each one helps one. And if it's even 1 or 2 we can help, we're going to get it done because eventually, hopefully, we'll grow from strength to strength. And I know it's not easy all around. And so I just say, if you have, then Fire Reed's information is there. You can send to him. Maurice Kingpin is there. You can send to him. And those of you who are here and need to send something, donate through me, then I am here. I will get it and send it to them because we work together. They do talk to me, and we decide what to do and how to do it. And so we will move forward together. So thanks to everyone for prayer, for everything. I want to say thank you. So for those of you who came in and I didn't see you, you know that the love is real. I do. I love and appreciate all of you. Thank you for your support. It's because of you why I'm still sitting here. And so I must let you know that I appreciate all that you do to make this channel continue onward. Today was funny when I told the kids that I said I had to talk about myself and I wanted to empower them. And I was telling them that YouTube is a nice place to find yourself in with something, start somewhere. And I said, I have a channel, and they wanted to know what the channel was. And it was just quite interesting how they were so interested in this thing. And one kid says, can I subscribe now? I says, no, because if I see your phone, I'm going to take it. And that was so funny. And so I said, when you get home, he says, I'm going to subscribe. So it's a good thing. And when you have different means of connecting and to encourage and say, look, if I did it, you can do it too, then it's a great thing. Thank you, Maurice. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be appreciated. Don't shun away from people, lifting you up. It's a good thing. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you for dropping in, Tanya. We appreciate you. Yes, Swain, yes, our condolences to Mojo. I'm going to be calling her. And let's just continue to lift each other up. No man is an island. No man stands alone. Each man as a brother, each man as a friend. And so let's continue onward and upward. And as each one helps one, and with one love and one heart. All right. If there are no more questions, I must say thanks again to all of you, all of the love that you bestow. Please continue to, and I will give another update on what's going on. I'm looking for an awesome week, but I'm taking it one day at a time. And so if anything exciting comes up, I will definitely jump on here and let you guys know so that you're in the loop. So should I say good night now to everyone? And thanks again for dropping in. All right, no more questions, right? It's free to go. And as for the weight loss, guys, I'm not going to tell you how many pounds I'm down, but just know that my clothes are fitting and I'm wearing smaller sizes tonight. This is a 2X shirt and it's right here, nice and proud. And so it's a lot going on, and I am so very thankful. It's just what it is. So if you make the changes, it's going to happen. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am hoping, and we'll take it one day at a time. Thank you, Sandra, for my purple hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you, Erin. Thank you. It's all honor, and all honor goes to God. It's not me. It's him through me. All right, Fire Reed, I see you. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. My drill sergeant. Thank you, my drill sergeant. Yes, there's progress. I go to work and I'm not even hungry like before. I really am not even hungry. So it gives me good. I feel good inside. I'm doing a lot more walking. And so it feels good inside that I'm seeing the progress. And so when I tell you guys, I mean, even if you look at my chin, my chin used to be, I had so much more meat there. And I start tightening it up, doing the exercises. And so things are changing. And I'm sitting here and I'm watching everything evolving, and I feel proud. I with your support, I feel good that I am seeing the changes. So thanks to everyone. That's right. Well, sometimes you give love, Terry, and you don't even get it back from the person you give it to. But, love is good. You don't give up because you didn't get it back from the person you expected to get it from. You continue to love. So that's it, my friends. I see my purple hearts. Thank you, guys. And just be good where you are. We know that Jamaica, you had a lot of water to deal with. Now you're on lockdown. But again, lockdown isn't a bad thing. Just create good memories, hang out with your families, cook your codfish and I think, what is it? Codfish and dumpling and yam. And what you cook with the codfish down there? You cook codfish with butter beans or something like that. I've never had that. But just do what you gotta do and just make it work. Just make it work. Don't see it as a bad thing. Just embrace it and keep it moving. Soon, when everybody complies, hopefully we'll have a chance to just be free. And I might come down and visit and we're just free. So who knows? So that's that. So yes, Terry, and thank you. Thank you for all those love. My little purple hearts, I love them. I know Pink was here, Pink Motivation. I did ask for you to, those who have not subscribed to her channel, to go over there and look her up, to give her some love. Lady Tanya. Also, The Real with Lady Tanya, also an awesome person who had contributed to me becoming monetized on YouTube. So that's all I have to say, guys. I have a lot more to say. I can talk, right? I could talk. But I'm going to end it right here. So take good care, everybody. Just know I love and appreciate you all. And thank you for all you do, whether for children, for the older people, or just family. Just know that I appreciate that. We're setting good examples. And especially for the children. Older people, they're set in their ways. But when it comes to our children, please don't neglect them. Please help them to become great people, great human beings. They are entrusted to us. They're a gift that we should cherish. So please make sure that works. So thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Take care.